Jai Gurudev. Question. You have said that Shakti converts sanskaras into movements long before they became a passion or emotional drive, and that these kriyas continue in all states of consciousness, that is, waking, dreaming, dreamless sleep. A question arises as to whether the movements taking place outside meditation are the direct result of Shakti or are normal action rising from emotions. Answer. Shakti, once aroused, is active at all times, but its awareness and intensity is felt only when the mind is attentive towards it. Often these movements take place at all times other than sadhan, in which case they should be controlled by the determination of the mind. These movements may also occur during dreams and dreamless sleep, although they may not be perceived. When such a person arises after sleep, he becomes aware of the experiences he has had during that state. Others may also have witnessed the movements taking place in him. Kriyas appear more or less like dreams while occurring during sleep. The accumulated seeds of the past, accompanied by passion and taking the shape of events, are dreams, whereas sanskars, which appear before getting attached with any passions, are kriyas. These movements are as vivid during sleep as is common experience of waking state of consciousness. The spiritual advancement of an aspirant can be measured by the extent to which his ordinary activities are governed and guided by Shakti. It is true that even after the awakening of Shakti, the accumulated seeds of past passions, mind, and materialistic tendencies continue to exist. Thus, the sense of ego reappears during these hours of normal activity and further accumulation resumes. Therefore, an aspirant need to attain that state in which he will perceive Shakti directing all the affairs of the world. When this sort of awareness is developed, he also experiences Shakti taking charge of all his actions while he is performing his normal worldly obligations. Question. Can an aspirant simultaneously follow and practice other systems like jap, tap, worship, or yoga exercises along with this system of Shaktipat? Answer. As the awakened Shakti takes over the responsibility of performing all necessary functions, the aspirant is not required to adopt any spiritual disciplines. However, he may continue to do his earlier practices of self purification as long as they do not get dropped and replaced by automatic movements of Shakti. We neither recommend any method other than that of Shakti, nor do we stop one from doing something of his past choice. The only advice in this respect is that other systems should be practiced by themselves outside of sadhana. Question. I was asked to chant the mantra at the time of initiation. I found now that there are other mantras which I automatically start chanting. Please tell me which mantra should I repeat, the former, the later, or both? Answer. The repetition of a mantra is of secondary importance in this system. The essence, the power, and the divinity of the mantra are already made active. It is through automatic movements that repetition of mantra happens. The spontaneous suggestions received for new mantras during sadhan is a process of advancement. Whenever you do jap, this mantra should be repeated. It is advisable to repeat it at the initial stage and also when no movements are experienced during your sadhan. But whenever you are suggested a mantra automatically during the course of your meditation, then you should repeat it invariably. Question. Sometimes during my sleep, while dreaming, I feel like I am being lifted from my seat, am rising from the earth, and on some occasions floating in the air. Also, I have visualized dead persons and sometimes have had a dialogue with them. Please suggest the meaning of all these. Answer. The dreams are caused by the accumulation of various seeds of past actions in the Chitta. There are innumerable imprints of the series of deeds of past and present lives on a man's Chitta. Various dreams are the manifestation of these manifold seeds. Dreams are suggestive in the sense that when Chitta has become pure, the dreams are sacred and they leave the effect of inner contentment. In this manner, they may help the aspirant in assessing the state of purity of his mind. Question. What should an aspirant do with the thoughts appearing during the sadhana? Answer. Shakti causes various kriyas to be performed which are suited for each individual's own body while taking due consideration of one's spiritual requirements. The aspirant needs only, therefore, to perceive and even remain an observer of these movements. Shakti converts accumulated seeds into thoughts so that they lose their binding effect on man. Therefore, they should not be stopped in any case. Question. Does sadhan need to be discontinued at the time of birth or death of a person in one's home or when a woman is having her menses? Answer. No, not at all. On the contrary, the practice should be much more regular during such times. However, one should not use his regular room of worship, temple, or sitting cloth during these occasions. It is because the awakened Shakti operates at the mental level that these considerations of physical purity do not matter. Question. I experience Keval Kumbhak, a type of pranayam in which the breath is restrained for a long period repeatedly in my sadhana. It is further intensified when I pronounce Om loudly. A few postures occur, but I find myself trembling and soon become sick with fever. Please tell me if I should stop pranayam. Answer. This system relies on aspirant's passivity. You need not stop saying Om loudly or doing pranayam as a consequence of it, nor should the fever worry you, as it may equally be a process of purification of your chitta. If you feel like sitting for sadhan during fever, no problem, but you may also lie on your bed and do japa or sadhan. The only thing to be remembered is that you should not join others in sadhan in such a condition. There are some particular experiences preceding a certain movement in a number of aspirants. One can in fact find a key for unlocking the gate of experiences. Question. Is it proper to repeat the mantra given by the Guru out loudly? Answer. It can be pronounced out loud as you start sadhana, but you should not try it to concentrate your mind on it. It can be replaced by automatic movements after some time and may also continue along with them. But this should not bother you at all. You should only keep watching the various movements taking place within you. Jai Gurudev.